Active commitment. Wala pa ako masyadong details about it.
Kasi yun ang goal naman talaga is today eh.
Dapat today.
Dapat today ang
So,
ano
hindi
niya.
ko lang alam kung meron siyang mga binito doon, may online veto, 'di ba? Kasi ang daming, napaka-controversial nitong ano na to, itong budget na to. But isa pa sa mga pag-uusapan din natin dito at alamin ng ating mga ka-brunchies, ating mga kapatid dito sa countdown natin, yung nangyaring pag-crash, 'di ba, ng eroplano diyan sa Jeju Air diyan sa may South
Actually,
Korea.
parang they're to take, yung term nila, parang hindi na crash ang gagamitin kasi naka-land siya eh.
Yes.
Without the gear dose and it hits a wall.
Oo.
Actually,
Dire-diretso kasi wala daw yung landing gear, tama ka doon.
kasi actually magiging mahabang issue pa to. Pero later on pag-uusapan natin yan, but we're serving you news and a countdown.
Pero before that, thank you muna sa Puto Bao.
Uy, oo,
para
Puto
sa
Bao.
aming bao, yan, para sa aming palitaw. Kasi sabi nila, maganda daw i-start yung year nang may malagkit ka din. So ito yan, palitaw, may malagkit.
Di ba sinabi ni isang Pokemon Go?
Ano?
Lulubog, lilitaw. Yung ano ng ano.
Parang mga politiko, joke lang.
Wala ka
All
sinasabi.
that before your second cup of coffee, this is Brunch. Starting our countdown with arts, Jose Rizal's sculpture of his partner Josephine Bracken was sold at a whopping 31 million pesos. The statue, Josephine Sleeping, surpassed the previous record of Rizal's The Filipino sculpture, which was sold for 17.520 million pesos in 2018. The sculpture depicts Josephine sleeping on a classical Roman couch. Leon Gallery founder and art director Jaime Ponce de Leon described Josephine sleeping as Rizal's own mysterious beauty, like Da Vinci's Mona Lisa. The sculpture is set to be unveiled at the National Museum today on Rizal Day.
Wow, another work
Yan
of
ba
art
yung The One That Got Away?
The One That Got Away. Yan ang true love ni Pepe.
Di ba may mga usap-usapan na they got married few hours before he was executed?
Yes.
Pero hindi ko lang alam kung confirmed.
Alam naman natin
Tanong nga natin si Prof. Xiao.
yung love life ni Jose Rizal is very colorful.
Colorful.
Sa sobrang colorful, hindi galing sa atin to, galing sa Germany mismo. Pinag-isipin nila na baka siya ang daddy ni Hitler.
Isa sa mga conspiracy theory
Oo,
nila.
because kamukha daw ni Hitler, fits the timeline when he was in Germany, and he's had several lovers daw in Germany. All over the world, noted siya. May Rizal town somewhere in Germany.
Yes, I know
meron
that.
doon.
Tapos, but today also nga, kasi nga, we are commemorating his 128th death anniversary. And yung nag-umpisa, nag-kick off ng activities for today ay yung wreath laying na pinangunahan ni President Bongbong Marcos dun sa Rizal, sa Luneta, kaninang umaga. Simultaneous iba pang mga lugar na ginanapan yan. But yun nga, Josephine sleeping, 31 million. Diba? Nako.
Anyway, let's move on. Coming in at the 9th spot is about the MMFF entry, The Kingdom. The Kingdom brought home 5 awards from the recently concluded 2024 MMFF Gabi ng Parangal. The film won Best Production Design, Best Visual Effects, and Best Director for Mike Tuviera. The entry also clinched Second Best Picture and the Gatpuno Villegas Cultural Award. MQuest Ventures President and CEO Jane Basas praised The Kingdom as an ambitious film that elevates Philippine cinema.
The Kingdom actually elevates filmmaking in the country. Mahirap gawin, napaka-brave niya, napaka-ambitious niya para magawa natin ang ganito na ganito kaganda, di ba? It's something that we should really be proud of.
Yan, congratulations. And then fans continue to flock to the big screen to watch The Kingdom. The film is not only drawing large crowds but also receiving critical acclaim. Denise Valdesancho reports.
Moviegoers didn't want to miss out on the fun and decided to spend their Saturday watching The Kingdom.
Trailer pa lang, nagandaan na ako kaya medyo natutuwa ako. Gusto kong panoorin talagang buong pelikula niya.
A fan of Piolo Pascual, Eduardo brought his whole family for The Kingdom's block screening at the Mall of Asia. And to his surprise, Papa P is here. The Kingdom actor visited selected cinemas to greet fans personally before the film. Nenita, who came all the way from Pasig, was also in attendance with her family. And what made her watch the film?
Yung plot niya na nalaman ko the inspiration is about what if the Philippines hasn't been colonized. And since I am fond of history, so very interesting siya sa akin. And then yung serious role ni Vic Soto because it's also refreshing kasi, we're used to seeing him in comedic roles. And
As for the movie's ending,
it gave justice to the story. Yun talaga yung rightful na ending dun sa movie.
with the long lines and the seats filled, Yolo could not hide his gratitude.
Nakakatuwa because, it only goes to show na hindi pa patay ang Philippine cinema. And we hope na because of this, magtuloy-tuloy pa yung support nila sa Philippine cinema. And that, we're just thankful because production value-wise, we're raising the bar. And I hope more producers will not hesitate to produce more films.
With the number of nominations and awards the film garnered from the recently held Gabi ng Parangal, for the actor, this is a gift just in time for Christmas.
Regalo na yun. It's such a gift to be given awards. More than that, we're happy because of the commercial success of the film, and we hope na magtuloy-tuloy and also for the other films to also be successful.
To those who haven't seen The Kingdom yet,
I hope that the film gets extended, not just here, we're also going to different territories around the world for our mga kababayans to also watch it. So watch out for it, and sana panoorin nila ang pelikulang Filipino.
mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho. We are One News.
And congratulations. Actually, I read nga dun sa naging post si Ma'am Cherry Bailey through FM. Sabi niya, you don't have to be a fan of Vic Soto to appreciate him here dito sa pelikula na ito. Dahil talagang nabigyan naman daw niya ng justice yung kanyang naging role. So this weekend, dapat panoorin na natin yan.
Historically naman, comedians have always been good when they transition into drama. Diba? You have, I remember the late Pidol.
Yes.
May mga drama, he's very effective as well.
Si Robin Williams, diba?
Robin Williams.
Comedian, pero magaling magdrama.
He was sa Not Good Will Hunting, yung isa pang movie niya. Dead Poet Society was not a comedy movie, pero he got very critical acclaim.
Kasi ba sabi nga nila, pinakamahirap magpatawa ng tao.
So if you can do that, kaya mong gawin yung
Ayan.
Anyway,
Very good.
congratulations.
And the rest ng mga kalahok dyan sa Metro Manila Film Festival. Alright, let's continue with our countdown.
Now, going in at the 8th spot are about fruits. People continue to buy fruits for their medianoche this new year. Let's get the latest on the ground with mobile journalist Francis Orcio live from Novaliches Susano Market in Quezon City. Francis, how is the fruit situation there?
Yes, Angela, ito nga patuloy na dumadami yung mga mamimili dito sa Novaliches Susano Market. Isang araw nga bago yung mismong medianoche natin or yung paghahanda para sa bagong taon. At sa ngayon, marami pa naman yung mga prutas na stable pa rin yung presyo magmula nung pumasok yung ating Kapaskuhan at hanggang ngayon. Pero may mga iilan din na nakita na natin yung pagtaas kabilang yung ubas at saka itong longgan kasi nga nakita nila na bumababa na yung supply nito. Kaya naman ay tumataas at nakikita na natin yung pagtaas ng presyo ng mga prutas na ito, Angelo.
Yes, pero expected ba, Francis, by tomorrow? Well, understandably stable as of today. By tomorrow, may narinig ka ba from any of the vendors saying na kung magtataas na sila bukas? Lalo na, Francis, yung mga round fruits.
Yes, actually, Angelo, nakipag-usap tayo sa ilang mga tindera dito at kung inaasahan nga nila na dadami pa yung mga mamimili hanggang mamayang gabi at bukas, ay talagang nakikita nila yung pagtaas ng marami sa mga prutas dito. Kabila nga yung pinakamabibili dito, yung mga bilog-bilog talaga, halimbawa yung kiat-kiat, yung oranges, pongkan, mga apples, yung Fuji apple, red apple, green apple, tapos may mga ilan pa dyan, nandyan din yung pakwan, melon, kasi yan talaga yung mga pinipili ng mga mamimili dito sa palengke, Angelo. Kaya kung bukas, asahan natin yung pagdagsa pa, posible rin na nakikita yung pagtaas ng presyo ng mga prutas na ito, Angelo.
Francis, meron ba tayong nakikitang problema sa supply dahil dun sa mga supply ng mga prutas dahil dun sa mga nagdaan na bagyo?
Sa ngayon kasi, Angela, may sapat pa naman na supply sa mga most of the fruits na ibinebenta dito sa Novaliches Susano Market. Kaya medyo hindi natin naramdam yung talagang pagtaas ng presyo. At nakakausap naman natin sila, sabi naman nila mismo ng mga tindera, may enough sila na supply na napag-aangkatan ng mga prutas na ito. Kaya actually dito nga sa Susano Market, medyo mababa yung presyo ng mga prutas compared sa iba pang mga malalaking palengke din dito sa Metro Manila na may kataasan na yung mga presyo ng prutas, Angela.
Sige nga, Francis, iikot mo kami dyan para makita natin kung magkano yung mga bilog na prutas dyan na kakailanganin, di ba, to usher in the new year.
Tsaka tignan mo,
Sige,
kung maganda
Angela.
yung quality.
Ito, meron tayo ditong katabi na pwesto ng mga prutas. Ayusin ko lang yung tripod ko.
Okay.
Okay. Ayan. So, ayan, mapapansin natin yung mga typical na nakikita natin sa palengke. Halimbawa, yung Fuji apple na nagkakahalaga ng 35 pesos per piece. Depende yan sa laki. Yung malalaki nasa 35, yung maliliit nasa 15 per peraso. At nandyan din yung mga pongkan. Meron din tayo mga red apple, mga ubas na nagkakahalaga naman ng 240 to 300 per kilo. Meron din dito yung longga na nasa 280 to 300 per kilo, yung melon na nasa 25 per piece. So iba-iba yung presyo niyan, merong per piece, merong per kilo, at yung presyo nga niya naglalaro lang doon sa 20 pesos hanggang pataas yung per piece. Tapos yung per kilo nila, lalo na yung mga ubas at longga, yun yung mga medyo mahal-mahal na umaabot ng 300 pesos kada kilo, Angela.
Francis, nakikita ko sa likod mo, no, meron ng mga mamimili talaga dyan ngayon na nag-uumpisa ng magdatingan. Pero parang somehow, mukhang kalmado pa naman yung palengke na yan dyan sa Quezon City. Pero normally ba, anong oras pumupunta at dumadagsa yung mga kababayan natin dyan para mamili ng prutas at this time?
Angela, kanina nung dumating tayo mga around 7 a.m., talagang siksikan dito at maraming tao. Actually, kung mga may ipa-flash tayo mga videos din, kanina nakuhaan natin yung talagang siksikan at nakipagsiksikan tayo doon sa mga maraming tao na dumadating dito sa Novaliches Susano Market. Ngayon, medyo, ayun nga, umonte sila kasi alas 10 na ng umaga, pero asahan natin mamayang hapon at gabi, dadami na rin yung mga tao. Siguro after nila galing sa trabaho, dediretso na sila sa palengke para nga bumili ng mga prutas for medianoche tomorrow, Angela.
Oo. Pero hanggang ano oras ba yung bukas na palengke dyan?
Angela, yung palengke dito sa Novaliches Susano Market ay bukas naman hanggang 8 to 9 p.m. yan. Pero kung talagang marami pang tao, may mga ilan daw na vendors dito, lalo na yung mga nasa bungad o wala dito sa looban ng palengke na magtatagal sila ng pagbubukas ng kanilang tindahan, lalo na kung talagang marami pa yung mga mamimili dito sa Novaliches sa Quezon City, Angela.
Francis, para lang mas malinaw tayo, may expect ba natin tomorrow, which is talaga yun yung medianoche, magtataasan bigla yung mga prutas dyan?
Angela, hindi kasi sigurado yung ilang mga tindera dito kung talaga magtataas sila. Pero sinabi naman nila kung talagang magkakaubusan ng supply dahil nga sa pagdagsa ng mga mamimili, ay asahan daw talaga na tataas yung mga presyo. Yung mga presyo natin ngayon na halimbawa sinabi natin na yung sa presyo ng ubas at lansones na nasa 240 hanggang 300 pesos per kilo, expected yan na tataas bukas kung talagang nakita natin na bababa yung supply dahil nga sa dami na mga bibili pa hanggang bukas, Angela.
Francis, before we let you go, of course, ano ba ang mapapayo mo sa mga kababayan natin that are going tomorrow? Anong oras ba ang maganda na medyo kalmadong para relax ka when you buy your fruits? What time ang masasuggest?
Angela, yung pinakakalmado talagang oras, yung mga ganitong pagkakataon hanggang 10 a.m. onwards hanggang after lunch yan. Yun kasi yung mga patay oras yan dahil yung karamihan sa mga tao nasa trabaho at talagang nakikita natin na medyo kakaunti yung dumadating. Pero kung ganong oras tayo darating, dahil medianoche na bukas, baka may mga ilang prutas na maubusan tayo. Lalo na doon sa mga target na ipon ng 12 na fruits para nga doon sa pang-display nila sa medianoche. Kung ganong oras tayo at hindi tayo dadagsa ng umaga, baka maubusan naman tayo ng ilang mga supply ng prutas dito sa palengke, Angelo.
Alright, sige. Maraming salamat sa ating mobile journalist, Francis Orsio. Yan, digdagsahan. Ikaw, bumili ka na ba? Mga 13 fruits natin. Alright,
13 or 12?
13.
Sabi ni Francis 12.
Pwedeng 13 nga. Ngayon, uso 13.
Okay.
Coming up, at least 179 were killed in one of South Korea's worst aviation disasters.
And President Bongbong Marcos signs the 2025 national budget this morning.
And marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. We are just getting started. More of our top 10 news when Brunch returns. Keep it here on One News. watching Brunch here on One News. Lunes po ngayon. Medyo makulit ang ating panahon.
Start muna
Diego,
ako
may
sa
babatiin
Facebook.
ka?
Sa Facebook, we have Migzer Bron saying hello, Brunchies. And 2 days daw before 2025. Yan ang sabi ni Migs. Sam Pokemon Go. Palitaw Monday. Yay! Ralph Domingo, happy penultimate brunch of 2024. Ayun, no?
Thank you so much sa ating Puto Bao, di ba, na nagpadala ng kanilang masarap na palitaw for
Palitaw Monday.
today's brunch. Batiin ko lang din nandito sa atin sa nanonood naman sa YouTube. Si Jasper, si Tita Daisy Cancho, Tito Nito, at saka si Kuya Jopet. Nanonood sila all the way from Antipolo.
Uy.
Si Summer Cabrera sabi niya, hello ka-brunchies and Lodi Castros, madami daw mag-rain dance tomorrow. Pero ang ulan ay baka po pwedeng ma-minimize ng yung mga tao nagpapaputok. Tapos sino pa ba? Si Mark Santiago nanonood din sa atin.
Good morning.
Si Tia Benales, di ba si Tita Esther Abaya, si Tasha, lagi nanonood din sa atin, saka si Marisol. Alright, let's continue with our countdown. Going straight now to our top 7, the Health Department reports the country's first firecracker-related fatality this year. This follows the death of a 78-year-old farmer in Nueva Ecija who sustained multiple injuries after a Judas belt he lighted exploded. He is one of 142 firecracker-related injury cases recorded by the DOH from December 22 to 29. Of the total, 115 victims were aged 19 and below, while the remainder were 20 and above. Majority, or 73%, of the victims used illegal firecrackers such as boga or a PVC cannon.
Talagang pinag-uusapan natin, most of those na involved in yung mga injuries are 19 and below. Although meron din above. And even the others, 20 and above.
You know why?
Because kaya nga, as I said, we were always saying this, di ba? Sa panahon natin, we were already, in generation natin, informed already about the ills of firecrackers. Pero may mga times na lumulundo kasi yung education natin.
Campaign.
Or kumukonte ang campaign materials natin. Oo, kasi ang campaign materials natin, dumarating lang yan pag November, December.
Yes.
Dapat all throughout the year, meron tayong subtle messaging about the ills of firecrackers para hindi na kailangan ng last-minute ads.
You know what's increasing kasi ngayon? Yung mga ads ng how-to. DIY. Nakikita nila ngayon nag-increase yung may mga how to make boga online sa TikTok. So yung mga bata, nakikita nila, for content, nakikita nila, akala nila okay, so pag ginawa ko to, baka dumami yung views ko, kumita ako ng pera. So that's what happened. So ang dami daw ngayon online content na paano gumawa ng boga. Isa yan sa mga tinitingnan din, of course, ng ating mga
Kasi,
authority.
Actually, everyone has access to information easily. So, ang dami nang pwedeng gawin on your own. Oo. So, ingat lang. Isipin mo, ang dami ng injuries. Nakita yung data natin. Ang dami ng firecracker injuries and yet bukas pa yung actual
Totoo. Tapos marami din yung mga nakaka-ingest ng Watusi hanggang ngayon, di ba? Until now, yun pa rin ang
ibang
problema.
bata kasi, Candy.
Paano lang, bilisan ko lang din ito, no? Kasi sinasabi nila, kapag po yung anak ninyo nakalunok ng Watusi, wag niyo pong pilitin makasuka. Kasi sinasabi nga ng DOH campaign nila yun. Kapag pinilit mong isuka, yung poison ng Watusi dumadaan pa rin dito sa lalamunan, which is bad also. So what they want you to do, first aid, no, bago mo dalhin sa ospital, ay pakainin yung bata ng egg yolk, 6 to 8, pag matanda na 8 to 12. Yun isa lang yun sa mga first aid natin. Alright, let's continue with our countdown.
Cracking at the 6th spot is the preparation for New Year's celebration. People continue to flock to Bukawi, Bulacan to do some last-minute shopping of fireworks. Now, to give us the latest on the ground, we have Merimon Reyes reporting to us live from Bukawi, Bulacan. Merimon, kamusta na ba ang sitwasyon dyan? Madami na bang tao?
Good morning, Angelo and Angela. So far, ngayong araw na ito, maulan kasi sa Bukawi, Bulacan. Pero nakahilera na ang mga sasakyan at tuloy-tuloy na ang pagdating ng mga namimili ng paputok
may pila
dito.
Na, oo.
Yes, napupuno na sila unti-unti. Pero ang pinaka-dilema kasi dito na kinakaharap ng mga nagtitinda is if baka raw makatamaran yung pagpapaputok o yung pagsindi ng mga pailaw dahil nga sa pagbuhos ng ulan. Pero so far naman, they remain open until meron pa raw namimili hanggat meron pa raw na mga supply. So far, 10 to 20% pa lang yung nagiging increase sa presyo nila compared noong Christmas season.
Yeah.
Hindi pa nila maitotodo ito kasi hindi pa naman daw sobrang jam-pack unlike last year, yung dami ng mga namimili. Pero they're hoping na before dumating ngayong bisperas ng bagong taon, mas darami pa raw yung mga tao dito. So kung i-compare natin, last time yung fountains na maliliit, 18 to 25 pesos yung presyo niya. This time, 20 to 60 pesos na. Yung malalaking fountains naman, 120 to 500 pesos. Ang crackling fountains, 150 to 200 pesos. Ang pagoda, 1,500 pesos. Currently, ngayon yung sawa nila, 1:1 ang presyo nila. So, 500 rounds, 500 pesos. 1,000 rounds, 1,000 pesos. 5,000 rounds, 5,000 pesos. Pero, if ever na by tomorrow, magkakaroon sila ng price increases, hanggang 500 yung pwedeng itaas nito. So, yung 1,000 rounds, pwede na siyang umabot ng 1,500 pesos. Quitties at aerial shots, ito yung pinakamabenta at unti-unti na raw nauubos. Kasi ang quitties, 6, 8, 10 pesos. Pero ngayon ang available na lang is 10, 15 pesos. Kasi mga special na lang yung natitira dito. Pero ang sinasabi naman, so far kung kakailangan namang maghapol, titignan daw nila at kukulitin nila ang kanilang mga supplier. Nagtaas din kasi yung presyo ng chemical na kanilang ginagamit para raw sa paputok. So naapektuhin din yung kanilang pagbebenta dito. Same din sa bawang, 6 pesos per piece. Pero pag per pack naman, 500 to 550 pesos. And ang whistle bulb, 800 pesos. Tulad dito sa likuran natin, ito napupuno na sila. And hindi pa nila nakikita yung sarili nila na magsasara even until tomorrow or possibly baka madaling araw ng January 1 kung meron parang mahabol na magpaputo.
Yan ang tanong ko, Merrimon, kasi may nabanggit kang sawa at saka whistle bomb, may nabanggit ka rin bawang. Are these allowed na ipaputok sa vicinity ng residents? Kasi ang pagkaalam ko, meron lang common ground area at saka nagsisindi pa yung mga taga-barangay or whoever's assigned to that area. Kasi that's why medyo nagulat ako na may bawang pa rin na binibenta.
Yes, Angelo. Actually, meron din kasi mga ordinances na nagre-regulate din sa paggamit ng mga paputok or mga pailaw. So pagka small spaces or crowded spaces, hindi pwede ang mga ito. Siguro mga pwede lang yung mga luces, yung mga pailaw lamang. So kaya isa rin sa pinaka-naobserbahan natin, especially dito sa Bukawi, Bulacan, kung saan tabi-tabi yung mga nagtitinda ng paputok, may mga rumoronda ng mga pulisya. Same goes sa iba't ibang mga barangay din para raw masiguro na walang irresponsible use ng mga paputok o kaya mga pailaw.
So allowed pa rin ang firecrackers aside from pailaw?
Yes.
Allowed pa rin in most cities?
Yes, may listahan lang sila na nilabas, yung mga bawal talaga, yung mga Bin Laden, mga Piccolo, yung mga bawal pa rin. And so far sa pag-asilip natin dito sa Bukawi, Bulacan, lahat daw sila mahigpit din nilang hindi ibinebenta ang mga ito.
Merrimon, kung ikukumpara mo yung mga mamimili nung nakaraang taon sa ngayong araw na to, ano yung mas marami?
Nako, mas marami pa raw last year kasi hindi naman daw kasing ulan o hindi umuulan unlike ngayon. Kasi ngayon meron tayong inoobserbahan na phenomenon yung shear line. So light to moderate rains yung nararamdaman dito sa Bulacan area. Kaya yan isa sa pinaka-problema ngayon ng mga nagtitinda. Kung magtuloy-tuloy daw yung pagbuhos ng ulan, maintindihan naman nila kung hindi raw ma-enjoy o ma-feel yung mood ng pagpapaputok o pagsindi ng mga pailaw. Pero yun yung concern nila. Hindi siya kasing jam-pack tulad last year. Pero they are hoping na until tomorrow, December 31, sana mag-flock pa raw yung mga tao dito.
Hanggang anong oras ba sila dyan bukas? Tsaka bukas?
So far, as early as 6, 7 a.m., meron ng mga bukas dito sa Bukawi, Bulacan. And as late as 9, 10 p.m., open pa sila. Pero sa mga nakausap ko, hanggat may nakikita raw silang dumadaan ng mga sasakyan, mananatili silang bukas dito. At hanggat may supply pa sila na kayang maibenta, open pa raw sila para sa mga customer.
Okay, Merrimon, baka naman you could share a little information. Kasi I think DTI and several government agencies in the previous years, they've released yung paano malaman, ma-determine kung yung binibili mong paputok is regulated. So ano yung mga titignan ng isang buyer para malaman na what you're buying is approved and accredited?
Yes. Actually, nakausap din natin yung presidente ng Pyrotechnics Manufacturers and Traders of the Philippines. Unang-unang kailangan daw munang malaman o gawin ng mga customer ay bumili sa mga lisensyadong mga tindahan. As much as possible daw naiintindihan nila business is still business. Pero yung mga nagtitinda raw sa kalsada, lalong-lalo na kung wala naman daw establishment na nakapwesto, mahihirapan daw na masiguro if yung binibenta nito ay legal or may license. So halimbawa dito, lahat ng mga ito dumaan ito sa regulations ng DTI, lahat ito may certifications mula sa suppliers nila, even yung materials na ginamit nito, kung safe ba ito and walang precautions na kailangan antabayanan pagdating sa chemicals. So lahat ito legal sila. At the same time, dinaanan din ito para doon sa yung pagbabawal sa testing, yung regulations. And same goes sa lahat ng mga tindahan na makikita natin dito. May mga certificates sila na nakapaskil doon na sinasabing lahat ng binibenta nila ay legal at lisensyado. Ang problem lang natin, halimbawa dito sa highway, baka may makita tayo mga nagtitinda dito sa kalsada na bit-bit lang nila yung kanilang mga kaputok. Ang sinasabi dito, business is still business, pero as much as possible, if safety ang pinakainaantabayanan natin, sa mga establishments na lang daw bumili. And may listahan naman na nire-release ang PNP at saka ng DTI kung ano ba yung mga blacklisted na mga paputok na kailangang iwasan ng mga tao para sa bago.
Alright, thank you for that report, mobile journalist Merimon Reyes.
Now next in our countdown, next is the return of the 13 Filipino surrogate mothers from Cambodia. They were alleged victims of human trafficking in the country. The mothers, along with 3 babies, arrived in Manila on Sunday after receiving a royal pardon from their involvement in a surrogacy scheme. They were handed over to the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, for care and shelter. The Justice Department urges Filipinos to stay vigilant against potential human trafficking schemes. To get more information, we have with us from DFA, Yusek De Vega. Good morning. Thanks for joining us again.
Good morning, Angela.
Yan. Thank you po ulit for joining us. Can you give us an update po dito sa 13 Filipino na surrogate mothers na mula Cambodia na napardon po?
So of course, we have good news, no? Kasi originally, kinonvict sila for 2 years or 4 years, about 2 years, the violation surrogacy law, but because of our constant diplomatic efforts, and because of course Cambodia is an ASEAN neighbor, they are having the Prime Minister visiting Philippines in a few months, no? So nakuha natin tong royal pardon. Now they were brought home yesterday, which is an important date for Cambodia. It's what they call Peace Day or Win-Win Day. Celebrating yung end ng, alam niyo yung killing fields, no, nung 70s and 80s. Celebrating that. So, maybe there was a reason that they wanted the Filipinos home by that date.
Right.
We picked them up. Tapos, however, they're not with their families. They're now with DSWD. Kasi DSWD has a program for traffic victims, no? Reintegration ng mga traffic victims. Why are they not with their families? Kaya nga, may privacy sila, hindi natin binibigay paalam. Hindi pa alam ng mga pamilya nila yung ginawa nila. Akala ng mga pamilya nila rito, mga OFW sila sa Thailand.
Okay.
Because, you know, how can you tell your mom, you know, na you become a surrogate? But, the good news, no? So, 3 nga ay sanggol, 10 that are still pregnant, including one lady who is 37 weeks pregnant. So to be able to fly her, we had to pay also and bring in an OB-GYN, a doctor, and a nurse.
Right.
But they all arrived safe and sound.
Right.
Okay, Yusek,
And that's the good news.
I'd like to ask, you said, no, what happens with these babies, no? Magiging custody will be with the parents pa rin, or DSWD will take custody of them?
Oh, no. Ang guarantee natin sa Cambodia is that these women will take care of them as a parents. Kasi sabi ng Cambodia, they violated surrogacy laws. Kasi bibenta raw nilang baby yan. We guarantee that these women will take care of the babies, will treat them as their babies. And the women agreed. So, however, now that the babies are here, of course, we registered them. Yung 3 na pinanganak doon, naka-register as children of the mother, Filipino citizens, no father indicated. Of course, wala silang DNA because may donors yan, but still, kanila. So, itong 10 pa na mga anak, we'll see what happens. We'd like to think that they will take care of them. Of course, if DSWD will take custody because hindi kaya ng parents, ng mothers, then that's also for the best of the children.
Yusek, I want to backtrack a bit here. Paano po ba sila na-recruit itong 13 Filipino mothers na ito going to Cambodia? Also, alam po ba nila na ito yung gagawin nila sa Cambodia na magiging surrogate mother sila? Magkano doon ipinrami sa kanila na ibabayad? Tell us more about it po, Yusek.
Hindi sila magkakilala, no? They're from various parts of the Philippines, mostly from the rural areas. Online. In fact, yan ang modus operandi, online recruitment. And online recruitment to go to Thailand, not Cambodia, Thailand. But from there, nagiging hub in Thailand, dinadala sila ng mga traffickers kung saan to do various things. But in this case, they knew that they were going to be surrogates. By the way, at least one or two did not even come from the Philippines. They're Filipinos, but they were recruited from a third country.
Okay.
So, punta sila doon, hindi sila magkakilala, doon lang sila magkakilala. Pagdating sa Thailand, nilipat na sa Cambodia. Doon pala yung clinic, doon sila i-inject. Tapos, for 9 months, supposedly, alagaan sila. And then, pag nanganak na at nakuha na ng sponsor, donor, whatever you call it, ng company, they'll be given $10,000 to $12,000. The problem, that apparently, surrogacy is not illegal in Thailand, but it is in Cambodia. So, yun, hinuli sila. And they were originally 20.
Yeah.
Pero 7, pinauwi dahil hindi pregnant.
Okay. Nauna na sila.
13, yun, 3 nanganak na.
Okay. Alam din po ba natin, Yusek, kung may mga ibang Filipino involved dito sa recruiting na nangyari? At saka, if so, are we planning to go after them?
First, what they told our embassy, and including the 7 na nakawin na before, mga foreigners to. Nag-recruit sa kanila, whom they have not seen face-to-face. Now, maaring may Filipino. So, ang nangyari dyan, kasama sa sumundo sa kanila was the Interagency Council Against Trafficking under the DOJ, which will investigate it. We have to ask them to give their testimonies para makasuhan kung malaman natin baka, through internet technology, baka malaman natin kung may mga nandito para makasuhan. In the meanwhile, maybe unfortunately for them, but ganun talaga, their names will be recorded para hindi na basta-basta mga kalabas yan. Itong 20, including the 13.
Exactly.
And by the way, there are people who say, bakit nakakalusot to? The fact is, the Bureau of Immigration is already offloading every day a lot of tourists, supposed tourist passengers going to Thailand or neighboring areas under the suspicion that baka magtatrabaho sila tapos masascam sila. And the Congress passed a law na may kasamang rider or extra provision na pag in-offload, i-reimburse ng BI. You can mitigate. But the important thing is, may budget BI dyan. But the important thing is, we try to avoid as much as possible. Some of these women passed through Mindanao. Hindi yung normal commercial flight. Dadaan ng boat papuntang Malaysia and from there. So that's already a red flag. So I'd like to take this opportunity, and kayo rin, of course, to reiterate the warning of DOJ, DFA, DSWD, and all, DMW, na lahat ng recruitment, lahat ng abroad, dapat legitimate work through the POA, DMW process. And kasi internet, it's too good to be true. I mean,
it's too good to be true, it's not true.
Kayo doon, tapos, but of course, we still consider them trafficking victims. That's what we told Cambodia. We thank Cambodia for, and I'm sure the President will thank the Cambodian monarch.
Right. But taking this opportunity na din, Yusek, to ask you na din regarding dun po sa, nabalitaan din po natin over the weekend, yung isang OFW po sa Kuwait that was involved supposedly sa killing ng isang bata sa Kuwait. Can you tell us more about it, yung details po?
This one, under the new law, of course, where may separation ng duties for offices or for embassies na walang labor attaché, we handle that. So Cambodia, Indonesia, for example, the Mary J. Veloso case, where we have migrant workers offices, which is a former labor attaché, and the DFW, they're handling it. Of course, the over coordinators, the ambassadors. So this is being handled by the Department of Migrant Workers, their attaché and the embassy lawyer, Attorney Khaled Almas, a Kuwaiti, are trying to get an interview with her, but she's still under police custody. Yeah, up to as of yesterday, hindi pa lang nakausap diretso. Pero the OWA has been able to contact their family, the family of the Filipina here in the Philippines, to assure them that we're providing assistance. Now, of course, the news indicate what seems to have happened. No, that she really put the 18-month wards in the washing machine, and kasi annoying daw. I think as a public servant, as a lawyer, na isipin ng ating legal team doon, gamitin na baka may psychological problem.
Baka may mental issue.
Yeah, because it's not normal. It's not normal. So I would like to say na the embassy has indicated the Kuwaitis our regrets, definitely our condolences, but also our assurance and hope that this will not be considered as symbolic of the way Filipinos behave in Kuwait. Because very much, remember, we banned already.
Yes.
We reinstated the ban after the murder of a Filipina in 2023.
Yes.
And we reinstated it, the DMW reinstated earlier this year because of constant discussions, and even some Filipinos wanted to work. So ang deal is, walang new household worker, meaning anybody to be deployed, there has to be somebody who has already worked there, na household.
Okay.
So gano'ng katagal na daw po ito?
Yung nga 2015 pa. So dapat sanay na siya dyan.
Yeah.
So we wonder, maybe the pressure, maybe she was depressed, maybe she was being abused, umawi siya. We still don't know the details. They will come little by little. Remember, iba yung criminal procedure sa Middle East to take time for us to get. But we assure the public that true to our mandate, we'll give her all the legal protection possible.
Right. Okay, patuloy po kami makipag-coordinate with you for the details about this news. But for the meantime, thank you so much for your time. This is our USEC from Department of Foreign Affairs.
Happy New Year, please.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year po. Okay, let's continue with our...
Nakakaawa lang yung mga
2015
OFWs.
pa pala
Yung mga OFWs natin in general, what they have to go through to support their families. Talagang they have
kasi
to live.
walang opportunity.
So 7 years, 9 years.
2015 eh.
9 years na siya nagtatrabaho.
For context, dun sa
no
mga
problem.
nanonood
Ngayon
sa
lang daw.
atin. Dun sa nanonood sa atin ngayon, for those who just tuned in, ito yung OFW sa Kuwait na sinasabi nga ng embahada natin na isolated case because apparently this Filipina, this OFW, is involved in alleged killing of this 18-month-old baby na nilagay daw sa washing machine. So yun pa lang po yung details natin. But alright, for the meantime, let's continue with our countdown.
Placing at the 4th spot are about road accidents. The number of road accidents during Christmas season has increased this year. The Health Department has recorded 418 cases of road accidents from December 22 to 29. This is 38% higher compared to the same period last year. 291 of them are motorcycle accidents. DOH also noted that 356 of the cases involved motorists who are not using safety accessories such as helmets. They reminded the public to stay safe on the road during holidays. Not using helmets.
Lalo madulas pa daan ngayon, lagi umuulan.
Nasa batas po yan. Pag magmamotor, may helmet ka at the very least.
Alright.
Ano ba not using helmet? Titigas ng ulo.
Alright, let's continue with our countdown. Moving over now to our top 3, only 2 of the 181 passengers survived one of South Korea's most devastating airline disasters. Now here's the report.
179 passengers were killed on the morning of December 29 in the deadliest air accident on South Korean soil in decades. Jeju Air Flight 7C2216, a Boeing 737-800, was carrying 181 people from Bangkok when it attempted to land at Muan International Airport shortly after 9 a.m. local time. The aircraft belly landed, skidded across the runway without landing gear, and collided with a navigation equipment wall. The impact caused a massive fireball, leaving debris scattered across the runway. 2 crew members were rescued from the tail and are being treated for injuries. Investigators are examining possible causes, including bird strikes and adverse weather conditions. Meanwhile, officials of Jeju Air, including its CEO, Kim Lee-bae, bowed in apology on Sunday following the incident.
Firstly, I bow in apology to everyone who has cherished Jeju Air. Above all, I want to give my sincere apology and condolences to those who have lost their lives in the accident and their families.
Under international aviation rules, South Korea will lead the investigation with support from the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, Boeing, and the Federal Aviation Administration. The tragedy marks the deadliest air accident involving a South Korean airline since a 1997 crash in Guam that killed more than 200 people.
Okay. I've seen several posts sa social media. I don't know if it's verified na, pero nakita ko din sa isang post ng isang reliable source na may mga text messages na kumakalat ngayon na isang passenger doon sa eroplano na yan. Sinasabi niya, wait lang, parang hindi pa kami makalanding ng properly kasi meron daw bird strike, nag-warning na yung piloto. Tapos parang sinabi niya, shall I make a will na? Parang gano'n, mag-goodbye na ba siya or something.
Pero if text messages, it should have happened already sa ground area.
Yes.
Because, ang bilis ang bilis ng pangyayari. But for somebody to text kasi, usually dapat alam mo nang may problema, which is sa flight pa lang. Ang problem is, pag sa flight ka, alam mo, wala naman text signal pa yan in flight. So, of course, we'd like to verify that if it's true. Pero, of course...
Bumababa daw yung stocks ng yung sa Boeing na to kasi this is not the first time na nangyari.
Boeing has
sa January, meron din silang naitala.
Boeing has had a history of malfunctioning kasi if you in context, Boeing is one of the most advanced AI systems and intelligence systems na autopilot systems. Ang problema, it became too intelligent, hindi nila na-foresee. Minsan daw na-override ng sistema ng Boeing. I watched this in a documentary, ang decision-making ng pilot. Kasi for example, there was an issue after MH370 sa Boeing na na-determine ng computer na masyadong malamig yung condition. Ang ginawa ng computer, pinainit yung makina. Yung pilot, nakita niya yung temperature sa labas, wala naman frost, hindi kailangan painitin. So para naglaban yung pilot and yung computer. Kasi for context, pag masyadong mainit po, pinainit ng AI yung makina, pwede mag-flame. So ang daming issues na nag-flame out yung makina ng Boeing. But, di ba si Direk Marvin showed me a video of Canada Air na nag-flame yung
Pero
so we don't know,
but
we don't know the context yun, kung bird strike ba yun or what happened there.
Ito kasi sabi nila, baka daw bird strike, yun daw sinasabi nila. Pero others are still investigating this because yung ibang mga experts, alam mo na mga consultant ng aviation, sinasabi nila, baka daw impossible naman na baka daw may iba pang failure of system dito na nangyari. Instead of aside from bird strike.
Pero for context, yung mga hindi pa familiar sa bird strikes are serious thing in most countries. Like in the US, if you know, one of the noted air crashes, pero na-save yung mga passengers.
Kaya sinasabi ng mga legal expert, it's not unusual, pero hindi nagkakaroon ng ganitong pangyayari na may namamatay ta sumasama.
Pero as I was saying, there was a popular issue with yung kay Captain Sullenberger, where nagka-bird strike upon take-off, nasira yung engine, na nag-die down yung isang engine.
Sumalubong kasi
naipit yung isang landing gear and he was able to save everyone. Kasi ang bird strike po, ang explanation dyan, could you imagine if a flock of birds were flying at 24 to 30 kilometers per hour, the airplane is taking off at 300 miles per hour. So even if birds are soft technically at hindi naman sila matigas or solid, pag nabangga ng two physical entities at a certain speed, collision course, may damage yan.
So magsa-stuck yun dun sa machine.
It's either tatama sa salamin ng pilot, tapos nagka-crack yung tapos nagkakaroon decompression, or worse, pag pumapasok sa engine, hinihigop ng makina po yan, umaapoy.
Pero sinasabi nga nila talagang sinusubok ang South Korea because bago ito, 'di ba, yung nangyari sa South Korea, yung sa martial law. Tapos pinilitan ng acting president na tinanggal ulit ngayon. Pangatlo na nilang acting president to. Ito yung nag-declare ngayon
Anyway,
National
we'll
Day
have
of Mourning.
more updates as the year progresses about this issue.
Kasi
Tagal-tagal pa
nakuha
yan.
naman nila yung
black
box para makita nila kung ano talaga yung nangyari.
Alright, don't go away. We're not done yet. May dalawa pa tayo. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Brunch here on the One News.
Si Mother Earth nanonood sa atin.
Mother Earth.
Si Ninang Risa.
Ninang
nanonood
Risa.
sa atin, of course.
And Doc
si
Joseph.
Tito Naldi, Tita Daisy, at saka si Kuya Jopet.
Right. Morning. Let's get right to it. Yan, ito inaabangan ng marami. Going straight to our top two, President Bongbong Marcos has signed into law the 2025 national budget. The signing ceremony was held at Malacanang Palace earlier today. This comes 10 days after the original schedule, which was postponed for, quote, thorough review. The president said he vetoed 194 billion pesos worth of items in the 2025 budget. Earlier, Marcos objected to insertions and modifications in the budget passed by Congress.
Yun, yung inaabangan din natin talaga kasi sinabi naman nila December 30 pipirmahan, pero ang daming talaga naging issue, 'di ba?
195 vetoed.
This budget kasi nga sinabi nila political patronage.
So parang ang dating is
very very bad according sa words ni Senator Amy Marcos.
Instead of sticking to law by making sure that the education sector is higher than DPWH, tinanggalan mo na lang yung DPWH without increasing pa rin education.
Kasi hindi mo siya pwede mag-realign.
So, tanggalan mo na lang DPWH, so the budget of DPWH is by law lower na than the education sector. And
other details pa, mamaya, tignan natin. Kasi kakasign lang talaga, fresh pa lang.
As promised.
Few minutes ago.
As promised, kasi gusto natin umiwas sa reenacted eh.
Yes, tsaka hindi daw po pwede mag-reenacted kasi this one has already been passed by the BICAM. So, meron ding legality issues din sinasabi nila kung sakasakali mag-reenact.
But you know, kasi the choice is either you reenact kahit lumusot sa bycam or maga-government shutdown ka. Where certain agencies of the government will shut down until pending a budget that comes in. Kasi ang US has experienced a number of shutdowns because of issues like this.
So ngayon, ang PhilHealth, I guess, no? Wala pa tayong zero subsidy siya. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng mag-ano eh. Alright, sige, let's continue with our countdown. Our top story for today is artificial intelligence or AI. There's no denying that AI was more involved in our lives this year. Let's take a look back at AI's innovations and how it received polarizing reaction from the public. Here's a report.
An ice cream shop in Milan, Italy offers unique flavor combination to its customers like caramelized black pepper. This interesting flavor was generated by the popular artificial intelligence program ChatGPT.
E allora abbiamo iniziato a lavorare insieme.
We started working together using ChatGPT to create a predictive system that would allow us to work on prediction. Last January, at the time of the Gambero Rosso Awards ceremony, which is the highest recognition for ice cream parlors that previously rewarded us with 3 cones, we were asked to present a new flavor. Massimo Grosso, our ice maker, told me, why don't we try to use technology to make a new flavor?
Dovevamo andare a fare un gelato.
Meanwhile, this artwork was created by Dog. It is a machine by Sogwin Chang. The artist said this AI system learned how to mimic his brush strokes to help him paint. From being a niche technology, AI became the forefront of innovation in 2024. It was used by small shops, multinational tech firms, artists, and doctors, among others. Apple and Google entered the AI race of offering phones with AI services that aim to help users in their everyday lives. Researchers from the University of Cambridge used AI to develop a tool that can predict early signs of dementia that can develop to Alzheimer's disease.
Thanks to our AI models, and we can stratify these patients to progressive and stable. And in fact, after 4 years and 2 years, these patients who were stratified as progressive progressed to AD, and those patients who were stratified as stable stay healthy for at least 2 years.
Despite the progress offered by AI, some critics raised concerns about its ethics and impacts to the labor sector. Some are worried that they will lose their jobs to AI, while some are anxious on how AI lessens the human aspect in arts and sciences. In an interview with The Big Story, technology expert Dominic Vincent Ligot tried to allay some fears about AI. He said new jobs are being created when companies use this technology.
It's not a one-track thing. There are new jobs getting created, new jobs getting automated. The message is really for the government. If you do something, you can benefit from it, but if you don't, then there's potential risks.
Ligot also doubt that AI will replace humans.
There's a concept called human in the loop. You always want to keep humans on top of AI in case it makes a mistake, you can override it rather than the other way around.
AI is expected to bring up more polarizing discourse in 2025. While it elevates some services, it will also raise stern eyebrows from people who are doubtful of its benefits in the long run. Mobile journalist Amy Atienza, We Are One News.
Parang ito ha, yung si Elon Musk has released a robot, yung Tesla's Optimus. You can buy Optimus now from the base price of $20,000 to $30,000.
Magkano yun in pesos?
The 1.5 million and $30,000. Because si Optimus, madami siyang function. He can serve as a bartender or kung gusto mo sa bahay, pwede siyang maglinis, pwede siya magbantay ng pets.
Di ba sa mall nakita nga natin merong naglilinis doon na ano?
Yung robot, hindi. Si Optimus, nakita mo ba? Nakikipag-usap siya.
Parang ano, yung movie ni what's his name? Will Smith.
Si Optimus, if you've seen the video, no, I was in a conversation with a girl. Tapos the girl was offering him shoes. Kasi nakapaa si Optimus eh, wala siyang shoes. Sabi ng girl, do you want me to give you rubber shoes so you can walk better? Sabi niya, I'm a robot. I don't need that now. The mere fact na Optimus knows how to reply, he recognizes what he is, di ba? So parang Are we going down this movie route na parang kay Will Smith or si Skynet sa Terminator?
We watch too much, ano?
Or
We watch too much
Kasi
movies.
for a while, naging peg natin ang Back to the Future eh. Ngayon, ano yung peg natin? Terminator?
Grabe.
Diba?
At saka
Grabe
itong
yan.
AI technology nito nagagamit din sa, alam mo, okay lang sana kung magagamit sa magandang paraan eh. Pero marami ngayon, di ba, like yung mga deepfake na ginagamit na gumagamit sila ng celebrities, personalities, tapos dinideepfake nila, di ba, nagsasalita, kunyari, nag-endorse ng certain brand, pero hindi naman.
In Switzerland, I think it was in Lausanne, they had a comparison of a very expensive painting done by the original artist, and they had the AI painting of that same artist na kinopya niya based on the strokes. Nung tinignan ng curator, kasi curators, they know how to look at strokes. Hindi niya ma-determine 100% different. May nakikita siyang very...
Supposedly, kapag yung artist na nag-paint nun, makikita mo yung parang emotion niya, yung the way it was.
But ito kasi, when the curator looked at it, siguro nasa 90% accuracy lang in difference. In other words, if this were to be a fake, sabi ng curator, this is a very good fake kasi 90% ng kopya. So, may benefits, then again, there's always pros and cons to everything. So, ayun.
Nako. Pero balikan ko lang yun sa ano natin sa yung sinay na ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos kanina lamang. Yung 194 billion na yun, di ba, pinag-usapan natin sa DPWH na veto yun. Kasi yun yung, naalala mo, yun yung amount na pinag-uusapan din ng mga tao na ang program line items doon na po pwedeng maging pork barrel. So, yun tinanggal niya. Yun lang. Singit lang natin yun. Alright. Thank you, House of Puto. House of Puto ba? House of Bao.
Puto Bao.
Puto Bao. Tama pala.
And that wraps up today's episode of Brunch.
Join us again tomorrow. I'm Angela Lagunsad Castro. He is Angelo Castro III. We are One News. All sides, all the time. Thank you.